Do you love the Vikings? I imagine you're saying yes to that question, so make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe. Why? More subs equals more videos. Now, what I'm going to show you here is our Broncos up against our Vikings channel here at Chat Sports. Obviously, both these teams are squaring up against each other this week in preseason, but you're going to see a pretty significant drop here in terms of overall subs, but what I really want you guys to think about is this. Once you hit 1,000 subscribers here at any Chat Sports channel, you get more videos, and for this Broncos channel, they get a lot more videos than y'all because they have more subs. So all I'm trying to do is spark some competitive juices. Let's go ahead and catch Denver, and let's go ahead and get over 1,000 subs. Broncos at Vikings preview. Mitchell Renz here from Chat Sports, ready to walk you through the NFL Week 1 preseason. It's weird to say, but man, football's back, and I could not be any more excited. So I'm going to give you the latest odds, the spread overall in this one, the over-under, and I'm going to tell you who I think is going to ultimately win this game. Before I give you my predictions, Chat Sports is all about interaction. So every single one of y'all that come across this video, try to predict the score. Denver Broncos going up against the Minnesota Vikings. I get it. It's not easy to be able to predict preseason games, but you know what? Football's back, and I'm excited anyway, so I'm going to be looking. In terms of this one's going to get scheduled to kick off August 14th on Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time in Minnesota. The Broncos coming off a year where they were 5-11. The Vikings coming off a year where they were 7-9. So when you look at this one from top to bottom, it doesn't really surprise me that Denver is the favorite by minus 2.5 points. The over-under in this game is scheduled at 34.5. When you look at the favorite, that simply means that the Vikings are 2.5-point underdogs. And then in terms of the over-under, this is actually a pretty normal 34.5. If this would have been a regular season game, this would have been by far the lowest scoring game or projected scoring game of the entire week. Now, don't get mad at me, but I am going to go ahead and I'm going to take the Broncos to win this game. And when you look at the overall rosters, the reason why I usually go ahead and bet on certain teams is, first, you look at the defense, you look at the overall depth. I think that Denver's defense is a little bit more stacked than Minnesota, but also the quarterback play. When you have a quarterback battle, both of these guys are going to get a lot of snaps. I'm talking about Drew Lock. I'm talking about Teddy Bridgewater. Do I really think that either of those guys are top 25 quarterbacks overall? No, I do not. However, they are pretty good in terms of backup quarterback status, and you're going to see a lot of those two players. In terms of what are you going to see from the Vikings quarterbacks, I have no idea. Not only have they not been able to practice due to COVID restrictions, but I don't know if Kirk Cousins is going to play. I don't think he's going to. I'm excited to see what Kellen Mond, Nate Stanley can do, Jake Browning, but I have more confidence in Drew Lock and Teddy Bridgewater. That's why I'm going to take them to win this game. In terms of the over-under, this was probably one of the only games when I looked at all the preseasons where I was like, man, I'm going to go ahead and bet the over. But I'm still going to bet the under because Denver's got a good defense. I also know that the Vikings have a good defense as well. And just preseason game is ugly, y'all. The offense is usually still trying to figure out all the kinks. The guys don't know the playbook yet. So usually I bet the under in preseason games. Now here's what you're looking at like for the Vikings preseason schedule. The Broncos, then next Saturday going up against the Indianapolis Colts, and then you round it out with one of the best teams in the league up against the Kansas City Chiefs.